It's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports.
And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. On 1st and 10, Watson, open man, the tight end fails. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
It's a gain of
maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. This is David Johnson, the former All-Pro. And the result here the same as the last play. Another tackle behind the line of scrimmage by the Seahawk defense.
Well, I would have figured after the 9-yard run on the previous play, getting 1 more yard wouldn't have been much of a problem. But apparently it was, and now it's 3rd down.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. From the gun, here's Watson. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Bradley Chubb doing what he does best, getting that sack.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. This is taken around the 12. Ooh, with a juke. A nice return that time of about 14 yards. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Here come the Seahawks and their offense now under veteran head coach Pete Carroll. They'll be led out by their quarterback in his 2nd season out of Missouri, Drew Lock.
And what I enjoyed watching this week when we had a chance to watch them at practice, the easy camaraderie that he has with his offense.
A lot of respect.
A lot of respect, and frankly, I thought it spilled over to the defense. All the defensive guys were coming over and teasing and joking with him. You can tell they respect the heck out of him and really want to play well for him.
They go play action here on 1st down. Going deep for Diggs. It's caught inside the 25. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 39 yards there, a big one.
I think we already know that this guy's going to be ready when they ring the bell for week 1. That play, almost routine for him, but still, nice to know that he's still got it.
Lock now on 1st down. His throw caught at about the 5. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. From 21 yards away. And the Seahawks have taken a 1st quarter lead. Well, you've got to like that start on both sides of the football. You force the 3 and out, and then you score on your 1st drive.
Well, I know someone who doesn't like that start.
Well, yeah, the other side.
Yeah, they don't like that at all, right? This is not the way it's supposed to be. But what you just described, that's team football, all right? When you get a 3 and out, you're supposed to take advantage of it on the offensive side of the ball. You said, thank you very much for getting us the rock. Let's put it in the end zone, and they did exactly that.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. 25-yard line. So now we get set to see Houston for their 2nd drive of the ball game. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
Out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
A shotgun snap for Watson. And this one complete to Will Fuller. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Watson. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47. Watson gets one into the hands of Cobb. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 10 more there and another first down.
Another Texans first down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
The toss, left side, Johnson. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41.
Ball carrier.
It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing in the line of scrimmage.
Call it a gain of 5 that time. They'll be left with a 3rd down and about 9 to go. David Johnson, we remember, has played exclusively in the NFC West with Arizona to this point in his career. So this defense very familiar with trying to stop the now Texans running back. Finding fouls complete. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans. Now a first down throw, Watson. He's got his tight end, it's Fells. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. A gain of 8 there on the 8th play of the drive.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Seahawks 15-yard line.
On 2nd down now, it's Johnson. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
First down.
A much different second drive here, Charles. They go 3 and out the first time. This time they've been able to sustain something downfield.
And that's what often happens. You get the game started. You know, you have to get your footing underneath you. You have to get used to the flow of the game, the speed of the game. And sometimes that first drive is more of a probing drive. It appears they found something here in the second one.
2nd and 4. They could still get a first down without scoring. Watson again. This is Johnson. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
Down at the 4-yard line.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
So on 4th down, Texan kicker Kyrie Fairbairn comes on. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. The kick by Fairbairn is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
Texans 3.
So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job, right? If they go 13 plays, you only give up a field goal, you did a nice job there. But here's the other part. 13 plays, you don't force any mistakes, you don't take the ball away. Maybe that's the way that you look at it.
Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. This is caught at the 20. Down the numbers. There he goes.
Well, if the plan is to come in here and go toe-to-toe with these guys, it certainly does not hurt if you hit them with a big shout along the way, too.
That's got to give them some confidence. And the other thing right now, it quiets this crowd, at least for the time being.
Yeah, that is what is called the intended consequence of their actions.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. One first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up on 1st and 10. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup.
I think if they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on 1st down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. Short throw. Fells has got it, and he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 7 yards there and a 1st down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he was unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
A 1st down carry here for Johnson. And he still has yet to get on track in this 1st half as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Behind the chain, 2nd and 12. To throw is Watson. That's caught by his tight end, Jordan Akins. And he is down deep into Seattle territory. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
The safety, Jamal Adams, able to break that one up. The Texans on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Watson looks to throw again. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. Able to get there and pick it. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. The extra point now coming from Myers. And it's 21-3. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
And here's David Johnson in the Houston offense yet again. He's just been looking for some space. Yeah, I'm not going to pin it on him or the offensive line, but they need to get this run game going better.
Sometimes you just have to credit the defense. They came in with a plan themselves. So I think now you try and mix things up a little bit. Get the ball in the hands of some other people, find some other playmakers, but always let the defense believe that he's still a threat.
I was going to say, don't forget about it.
No, don't take him totally out of the game.
Fresh off the pick six, it's Watson. It gets it over the middle to Cobb. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Out of the gun, Watson. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. To throw again on second down. Watson, and this is caught by Fells, right side. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Again, it's Watson. Completing it to the right side. Johnson. Touchdown, Houston. David Johnson. 40 yards. And the Texans get a bit closer. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And it'll be a touchback as Tyler Lockett says, I'm not going to return this one. We see Drew Lock in the offense coming back on. And he's been good. 2 first-half touchdown passes, no interceptions so far.
Does a lot for your confidence. Does a great deal for your team. Gives them a lead, and they're feeling really good about how they're playing. I think he expects to throw at least another one.
I was going to say, now he wants the first-half hat trick, doesn't he?
Oh, without a doubt. Go ahead and fling him on the field, folks. He wants that type of celebration.
That's caught inside the 20. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. On second down, here's Mixon. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Lock going to throw. This will be caught at about the 6. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. Expect to see a good number of backups going forward as we are back and underway here in preseason week 2. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
Take over 1st and 10. At their own 23-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Geno now to throw. That's caught by Hollister. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion and would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and it passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a third down. Again, Peterson. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
Haven't met a football team yet that runs the ball successfully that doesn't talk about having an attitude to be a running football team, right? You got to be able to put your nose in there, smell where the first down sticks are, and get there.
Well, he gave one defender the slip, but others waiting in the wings and dropping him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 33-yard line.
Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And
2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
All that for a 2-yard gain, second down. CD, you take a look at this draft class from this offense, and they went defense with their first-round pick.
Yeah, and you and I both know there were a lot of good players on that list, but this was a defense that was in need of an infusion of youth and speed, and that's what they got.
Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play, backwards a yard. They run once more with Taylor. And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the first. That'll be good for 6, but now it's 4th down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard.
The Texans take over 1st and 10. At their own 20.
Here's the Texans offense now, readying for their first possession of the second half. They come in off a touchdown drive the last time they had the ball that cut down that lead. Now the defense has done their part, got them the football back.
Momentum started to shift a little bit when they scored the touchdown. It increased when the defense got them the ball back. Momentum definitely in their favor. Now they got to keep things cranking, keep it on high so they can keep cutting into that lead.
2nd and 6.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. First throw now for the backup McCown. And he'll find Akins there, complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 16 yards, a first down.
1st and 10.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius, understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball, and puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
On first down, it's Johnson. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
The line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 10. At the 40-yard.
Throwing on 2nd down. McCown. Throw right side into the hands of Akins. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. They'll try and pick it up by running the option to the right. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. He'll wind up getting 2 there as he does it himself and picks up the first. Throwing on first is McCown. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Uchenna and Nwosu got the sack there. Impressive individual effort there. No one was going to stop him around the edge.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And that's why if you play in a 4-3 base and you're a defensive end, that's why you get the big bucks. They count on you to do everything. Defend the run and, of course, get to the quarterback.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. It's a gain of 9 yards, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 9. Makes it 3rd and 9.
Throwing is McCown on 3rd down. He gets it left side to Johnson. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. Back now in Houston. It's Texans football, but they trail here as we get started in the 4th quarter. McCown to throw for it on 4th. And he's going to be taken down here. Back across midfield, 3 yards away from midfield at the 47. They can't stop Bruce Irvin there as he slips in for the sack. So they really needed points here in a 2-score game. Could not come away with anything there on 4th.
And while we know they're a little bit discouraged here, they can't check out of this game. You and I have called a good number of games over the course of our career where we've seen these types of situations. Teams get the ball back, and that miracle does occur. So they can't let that dream go just yet. They have to get stout on defense here.
Yeah, right now really hoping for a turnover. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. On 3rd down, here's Taylor. And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the first. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves them with a 4th down now. And Pete Carroll looks like he likes his chances with the offense on the field. They're going for it on 4th. That's to the tight end, Colby Parkinson. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. They're able to keep the drive alive. 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. 1st and 10, Taylor now. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup.
Now Gino.
2nd and 3.
Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 15-yard line.
1st down, Seattle.
They give to Taylor out of the gun. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage.
Taken down right.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 15-yard line.
They go to the ground again with Taylor. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal. Starting to feel a little to me like the air is coming out of the balloon, so to speak, defensively.
They're taking their will from them right now. That's what they're doing.
And did he break the plane? Yes, he did. Touchdown.
Touchdown.
A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead.
Could not block that one any better. Everyone was accounted for, and a great surge by the offensive line.
Now Myers for the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it was capped off by a Jonathan Taylor touchdown.
Michael Dixon.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
Houston set to take over. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get this.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. It's the Pro Bowl cornerback, Richard Sherman, and they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
1st and 10.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
16 yards.
Well, it may seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, 4th quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Philip Dorsett there to make the grab. And the interception by the Seahawks D leads to a touchdown. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning, right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it down. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Josh McCown ready to head back out there. And that interception that ended their previous drive likely also ended any shot they had at victory.
Yeah, long road back from here, no doubt about that one. But let's face it, if you're going to go out there and compete, you want to try and end on a strong note, don't you?
Absolutely. It won't end in a victory like you said, but they can maybe take something positive out of this one.
Mike is 59. Mike the 59. I'll take it. I'll take it.
So after the INT, it's McCown now. Man open, that's Damian Radley. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're
Go before heading out of bounds.
1st
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They can go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
And the Texans are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. And now a timeout taken here defensively with 2:07 remaining. So they'll also have the stop coming up at the 2-minute warning. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. They'll run it with Johnson. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They've got it 2nd and goal as they look for a late touchdown. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Kiki QT there to make the grab. And the Texans cut into that lead.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor in effect.
And the Seahawks, looks like they've recovered. They have. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation.
He's got it at the 15.
Smith's pass.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Philip Dorsett, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down.
2nd down and 10.
Smith going to throw it. Sliding out of the pocket. And he's going to keep. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. 14 yards. And the Seahawks add on to their lead. Well, the defensive coverage was good, so good he just decided to make a play of his own, and it worked out.
Yeah, you often wonder if they think to themselves, was the coverage too good to allow him to run the football? But I think you'd rather take your chances with him doing exactly that, and he beat him on that play all the way to the end zone.
Texans.
Extra point up and through by Myers, and they open the lead up now to 25.
For Seattle.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
And now out comes Houston. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now. And if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. This is Akins hauling in the short pass. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Shotgun here for McCown. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. McCown incomplete on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. It's McCown again. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Now the Texans will burn the 1st of their timeouts as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. A 2nd down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3.
Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike to 59. So we got man.
Again, they'll throw with McCown. Got an open man. It's QT. And he is going to have a Texans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. The Texans going to signal for their third and final timeout as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Now the Seahawks forced to use their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
59, Mike, 59, Mike, check, 59. Man, I got you,
McCown looks to throw again. That's complete right around the 8.
And the Texans are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. A nice pickup for a 1st down.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. From Houston, good night, everybody.